What's going on, guys? Here, my name is xBuzzerman, and today we got for you a Clash Royale video. Since this game just came out, I decided to do a tip video for you guys, all you beginners out there who kind of might get sidetracked. There are a lot of concepts in this game that are very misleading, and it could cost you down later in the road. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go into 5 of the worst mistakes Clash Royale players make, or beginning Clash Royale players have. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started. So the first tip we have for you guys, it has all to do with the card collection. Do not go for the highest rarity card collection. What I'm talking about is a lot of people. I've faced so many guys who create their decks, will create actually a third slot, and all they do is use every single epic they have. So we'll just go ahead and replace that right there, or we don't need that. So as you can see, I only have 3 epics right here, and then I have a few rares. What I'll see is people have these kind of decks right here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this all off with nothing but rares and epics, their highest rarity cards. They think just because it's a really high rarity card, it's going to be the best card. Let me tell you one thing, I have the Witch and I also have the Rage spell, and I really don't use them very often in my army compositions. I'm going to show you my #1 army composition right here, the one that I use a lot right now, and that is this one right here. As you can see, there's 2 rares or 3 rares and an epic. There's not too many really high rarity cards. There's actually 4 common cards, and some of the best cards in my opinion. The Barbarian is probably one of my favorite cards as of right now at my current stage. It's a common and it can be leveled up really quite a bit. Another thing about high rarity cards is it's hard to level them up. So you're going to be stuck with really low level high rarity cards, when in fact sometimes these common cards, they're going to be very good and they're going to allow you to level them up even more and get better. The next deal we have for you guys are all about the magical chest, or just chest in general. What I recommend doing, and this is kind of like all talking about trophy counts and everything like that. As you can see right now, I'm at 800 trophies and it's really good, but I'm going to want to keep pushing. This game is not anything about farming. To get the best chest, you got to be in the highest leagues or the highest arenas. If you look at this right here, we're going to go through the arenas right now, and you look at all of them. One, by getting to a higher arena, you get more cards. You get various cards, you know, this Minions Horde, the Hog Riders. These are all really good cards, and as you keep going down, you can get even better and better cards. Not only do you get better cards and have the chance to get better cards in your chest, you also get more cards. We're going to go over here to the buy section right here, and as you can see, the super magical chest, the magical chest, and just the giant chest, they all cost 3, 470, and 2500 gems. The higher arena you get into, the higher gem count they cost, because they provide you more cards. As you can see right here, the super magical chest provides you 306 cards. If I was in a higher arena, I'd get more cards and more rares. This epic right here, you get 10 at this Barbarian Bowl, but if I were in maybe like, you know, a higher arena, I think you can go all the way up to 25 epics. Yep. So much better chance to get a lot better cards by just trophy pushing. Don't slack and say I'm gonna stick in this range right here. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Let's go back onto the cost section, or the card section right here, and the average elixir cost is one of the most vital things in the game. The highest elixir cards aren't always the best cards. One of the worst troops in my opinion in the game, or the cards in my game, is this bad boy right here, the giant skeleton. I think he is absolutely awful. He requires 6 elixir and you can easily destroy it with maybe a drop of minions and goblins. As you can see, this average elixir cost is very vital. You want to keep it around 3.5 to 3 to 3.5. Any less and it's just a lot of spam troops. You can get away with it. I know a lot of people who can do like hordes and just really spam. They have really good spam decks, and they can, you know, their average elixir cost is like sub 3. That can be really good. But if you're going for really high beat sticks where, you know, your whole deck is, we're gonna go over here, your whole deck is just average elixir cost of like 4 and above, you're kind of pushing it there. As you can see right here, all of these are 3 and 4s. If I were to switch this one out with maybe like some barbarians, it keeps going up. So what I'm trying to say is try to keep it around 3.5. I tend to see a lot of people get, they stack them on, they get giants, barbarians, princes, wizards. They get these really high elixir costs, and it's just not beneficial. Now, the higher arenas you get and the better levels and the better cards you get, that average elixir cost could go up. But at a low level, low beginner's level, you do not want to keep it very high. Let's talk about battling now. I'm going to go ahead and go into some of my recent raids. Now, I did lose one, but this one right here, we're going to go and show you a pretty good win. It's this one right here. Let's go ahead and watch this one. What I'm trying to tell you and trying to emphasize to you guys is do not, by any circumstance, just keep spamming. What you're going to want to do is you're going to calculate. And what I'm talking about by that is, if you ever heard of the concept, the best defense is a good offense, it's kind of the opposite of that in this game. The best offense is a great defense. What you're going to want to do is pretty much every time someone attacks, counter it. Counter it every time. This is a game of counters. The best person is the guy who counters the best. So as you can see, I'm not just spamming. I have a full 10 elixir right here, but I haven't started spamming. I started spamming at the right time. When he went and deployed his troops, they crossed that border, I went and spammed tons and tons of troops. I'm basically countering whatever he does. And then once I get rid of all of he has, I start spamming then again. I'm trying to go ahead and basically knock him off to where he's kind of immobile. This is especially good with really high or low average elixir cost decks. This is kind of one of them right here. It's really effective at spamming, so utilizing the spam, not just going ahead and always having one elixir because you're always pressing down. That isn't the greatest thing. The best thing to do is counter every time someone does something. And then once you get rid of that counter or get rid of their offense, you go on the offense. We're just going to go ahead and speed this up 2 times to show you this is how it works. A lot of the games tend to last, the last 30 seconds is the most crucial time, or the last 60 seconds. As you can see, nobody has gotten a tower yet. And what happens is, I've saved up a lot of elixir. I've been able to use these spam cards. This average elixir cost is low, so I can keep spamming and spamming and spamming, and I'm able to destroy him within 30 seconds. So I hadn't destroyed a tower the whole time, but the last 30 seconds, or the last minute, it only took me 30 seconds to destroy the last 2 towers and get the 3-star. For our last thing right here, guys, we're going to talk about the clan. And the clan is very essential. It's just like Clash of Clans. You do not want to overlook it. What we're going to talk about is the actual clan and what it does for you. If you don't donate, that's kind of doing yourself a hindrance. You're probably thinking, yeah, well, I'm losing cards. You're going to get those cards back. What you're going to want to do is donate mostly commons. Don't really do rares. If you don't spend money on this game, I wouldn't really donate rares because you don't get tons of those, but you do get lots of commons. So by donating them, you get to level up your actual guy. So as you can see, I showed you that king level, and what that basically is as you can see, I'm a 5. The more I donate, the more that goes up, and the more that goes up and I get to the next level, that increases the power of my towers. That's essential, guys. If you can increase the hit points and the power of your towers, it's going to give you a better shot. That's why people are like, I beat a level 8 when I'm only a level 6, because they have so much more of an advantage. Plus, when you donate, you can get cards back as well. By upgrading your cards and donating, that's the way to get a higher level in the game. Higher level equals a better tower and king. Alright guys, that is pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this, and can't really talk, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I really did try to think of some good tips, and for you guys who really are trying hard in this game, I know this game is really fun, the hype is really real, and I really do like this game, but I'm trying to portray the mishaps that happened to me when I was a beginner playing the beta. I tended to put only the highest rarities, and then I tended to just keep attacking, not utilizing my clan. There's a lot of things that I tended to do wrong. So hopefully you guys can take these tips, apply them, and you're going to really level up the game a lot faster than I did. That is pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked Clash Royale, please leave a like. I definitely would appreciate it. Comment down below. Tell me your reason why you like Clash Royale. That's pretty much it. I'll see you next time. Later.